Hey, it's me again with another video. So today I wanted to shoot a video about safety. And I know I have previous videos. If you watched any of my videos, you're gonna see that I actually talked about safety, broke it down into details. And there is a lot to talk about today. Like, there's a lot of information going on, so much going on right now. But being that we are hitting the winter season again, and I'm hearing some stories about the winter, how bad this winter's gonna be, and the fact that being that we're in tough times right now, you're gonna have more drivers out here during the winter time. Because normally what I would do, after I finish, I'm pretty much wrapping up my year now to shut down and go home, and let the winter time go by. But being that the way this year played out, the way it did, your boy is going to be out here on the field during the winter season for the first time in a while, so that should be fun. So I figured, since I'm going to be out here and, I heard so much about the winter season, I feel a need to go ahead and go over safety measures again with you guys to really, give you the feel of the personal, day-to-day of what's going on out here. So, without further ado, driving in winter. You should be going into your CDL book and refreshing your memory up every once in a while. So I definitely want to do this because I want to just have that friendly reminder of, I know you guys out here be out here 5, 10, 15, 20 years, and sometimes you get to the point where you're like, I'm good, I got it. But you should always be in the mind frame to pick this book up and keep reading it. Without further ado though, okay. So, driving in winter, vehicle checks, because this is a safety section. I love the safety section. If one thing you know about me, when I first started my videos, I always stress about safety. I love safety. Make sure your vehicle is ready before driving in winter weather. You should make a regular pre-trip inspection, paying extra attention to the following items: coolant level and antifreeze amounts, because it gets ugly out here. I went to places like North Dakota and Montana. We're gonna talk about going past Minnesota, but Minnesota just definitely give it up to. I'm not gonna act like Minnesota don't get busy, but in Maine it gets busy out there, so it gets critical. So you gotta make sure you do these things. So make sure the coolant system is full and there is enough antifreeze in the system to protect against freezing. This can be checked with a special coolant tester. A lot of you guys, I'm pretty sure you went through overheating radiators, so you figure you're not gonna waste your time with leaky radiators on antifreeze, so you probably put water in it. But this time right now, you want to start getting used to put antifreeze in it. So listen, pay attention. Don't get caught up out there and having your daggone radiator freeze up on you now. Antifreeze, and make sure there's enough in there. Defrosting and heating equipment. Make sure the defroster works. They are needed for safe driving. Make sure the heater is working, because listen, I drove through, and I need to go to the mountains too. Like, they got mountain readings too, but we're gonna go over the whole safety book. But I just really want to just go on the mountain, speed control, because these are very essential for driving in wintertime, because you're going to be in the mountains. You got to go through the mountain loads, and then you're going to be, so you're going to have to do speed control, because you don't want to be out here and, you flying and you thinking it's, you on road, but you on ice, and then you out here causing accidents. Safety is the best measure. This is for, and the reason why I really want to tap into this is because this is not just for truck drivers. This is for everybody. Company drivers. I know I talk a lot about, owner operators or what have you, and I try to specify it to them, or like, lease to buy, situations. But, you know, with this right here, this information is broad. It's even for, you know, Class D drivers, you know, regular drivers. We want to make sure, you know, we got loved ones out here. We got family members out here. We want to make sure everybody's safe. We want to make sure these loads is getting to where they need to be at. No need for insurance costs. No need for property damages. None of that. You know, no need for traffic jams. No need for deaths. You know, we don't need that. We just need to be safe out here. I've seen so much piles up when I actually came back out on the road when I was finished with my, you know, my holiday break. And I've seen piles of trucks. I'm driving up on 80, you know, 90, up in the mountains, 81 is a mess up there. So anyway, you know, this is a broad, informative video I'm shooting right here. But I love to talk about safety because everybody needs to practice it. Nobody is infinite. You out here driving, or you out here just, you know, driving your regular car, you need safety. So, you know, when I'm out there, the ice be so intense, even with my heater on, I have to pull over and scrape the ice off of the windshield. That's how bad it be when I'm driving down here. Windshield on, I'm using my water, my spray, my window wiper spray fluids, and I got the defrost heat on, still dealing with frost, you know, ice windows. You can't see through that. So, you know, sometimes I'll be there and I find a little hole in the window where I got one little space to see, and I take it because, you know, at this point I'm not driving anymore. I know I got the name of Speed Horse Racer. You know, if you check out my old videos, you know, I kind of leave myself as like the horse racer. But in the winter times, that guy is out of here. 35 miles an hour. I'm on turtle mode on winter time. I don't rush nothing. I would drive a whole state doing 35 miles an hour. While a lot of guys park up, they say the road is dangerous. They play the truck stops. I keep going 35 miles an hour. I gotta get there. So yeah, the defrosting and heating equipment is very important. I even got a video about the little heating equipment that I got. But I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys out here, you got them big old super truck drivers. Y'all got all the stuff in there, man. But anyway, make sure the heater is working and that you know how to operate it. If you use other heaters and expect to need them, example given, but they're talking about like mirror heaters, battery box heaters, fuel tank heaters, check their operation. Wipers and washers. Make sure the windshield wiper blades are in good condition. Make sure the wiper blades press against the window hard enough to wipe the windshield clean. Otherwise, they may not sweep off snow properly. Make sure the windshield washer works and there is washing fluids in the washer reservoir. Use windshield washer antifreeze to prevent freezing of the washer fluid. Please do that because you probably out there doing that too. Make sure you got not no snow. Make sure it's washer fluid that's you don't freeze up your equipment because it gets bad out here. I mean, we talking about below 20 degrees, 26, stuff like that. It gets bad out here. If you can't see well enough while driving, for example, if your wipers fail, stop safely and fix the problem that happened before. Tires is essential. I normally always get my new tires when the winter time come in, and I run them out through the summer, you know, because I need the grip through the winter time. Summertime, we good. We just running up the road. So a lot of times I definitely do that. Make sure you have enough tread on your tires. The drive tires must provide traction to push the rig over wet pavement. So remember, the drive tires, you know, drive tires is in the back. You want to make sure that thing it got that, you know, spinning good. Enough tread is especially important in winter conditions. You must have at least 4 32nd inch tread depth, which you guys already know that, in every major groove on front tires and at least 2 32nd inches on other tires. But I like them on all my tires because it just makes it so much better. More would be better, yeah, especially during the winter time. That's on the summertime stuff. Use a gauge to determine if you have enough tread for safe driving. I actually got stuck in the winter and I didn't post that video, but I'm going to post that video so you know how it really gets out here. Tire chains. You may find yourself in conditions where you can't drive without chains, and that's like on the west. You know, you go in the mountains, certain areas you just can't go over there. So it's your best interest. Don't take loads out there. So you don't need to put the chains on because it's trying something. Like if whatever they're paying you, trust me, you're not gonna want to do that. Just let them, whoever else like that, have that. The drought tires must provide traction to push the rig over the wet pavement and through the snow. Oh, this is the tires. Tire change. You may find yourself in conditions where you can't drive without change. Even to get to a place of safety, carry the right number of chains and extra cross links. Make sure they will fit your drive tires. Check the chains for broken hooks, worn or broken cross links, and bent or broken side chains. Learn how to put the chains on before you need to do it in the snow and ice. But let me tell you something. I'm pretty sure they're gonna be them hustlers out there. If you don't know how to do it, there's gonna be somebody out there with a trailer out there ready to get paid off of what you don't know how to do. So you might want to know how to do that. Lights and reflectors. Make sure the lights and reflectors are clean. Lights and reflectors are especially important during bad weather. Check from time to time during bad weather to make sure they are clean and working properly. And mind you, you can get this on. You don't got to go to DMV and get this manual. You can go ahead and download this on your phone and read all this yourself. But I know you guys get busy out here. I know how busy I was, so I need to utilize the time of the internet. So I'm here to provide that for you too. Windows and mirrors. Remove any ice, snow, etc. from the windshield, windows, and mirrors before starting. That's important. Don't be out here getting up. You running late. You got to fly out here, and you got windows you can't even see through. Please, that's very important. Don't do that. Make sure you start that truck up. Heat that thing up. You know what I mean? Go back to sleep for a little bit. Get them daggone windows clean. Throw the defrost on. Come out here with your scraper. Scrape that thing off. Throw some snow out here. Grab you a bucket. That's what I do. I'll grab me a bucket of snow, salt. I throw salt on the ground first to make sure, when it comes around me, it don't stick. But then once, the winter pass, I don't need it. I'll get rid of it. I don't need it for the summertime. Because, a lot of times that salt, it'll start, growing on your in your equipment. So you don't really want that in your equipment like that. Use a windshield scraper, snow brush, and windshield defroster as necessary. Handholds, steps, and deck plates. So the handholds, where you hold your hands at, the steps and deck plates. Remove any ice and snow from handholds, steps, and deck plates. This will reduce the danger of slipping. Radiator shutters and winter fronts. Remove ice from the radiator shutters. Make sure the winter front is not closed too tight. If the shutter freeze shut or the winter front is closed too much, the engine may overheat and stop. Exhaust system. Exhaust system leaks are especially dangerous when cab ventilation may be poor, windows rolled up, etc. I'm reading this one slow. Loose connections could permit poison carbon monoxide to leak into your vehicle. Carbon monoxide gas will cause you to be sleepy. In large enough amount, it can kill you. Check the exhaust system for loose parts and for sounds and signs of leaks. So now we're going to end with that right there for winter, and then we're going to come back to driving. Because that's actually for slippery slopes. So yeah. So in conclusion, wintertime is coming. Wintertime is coming. Wintertime is coming. Also, holiday season is coming. So I know you guys are gonna want to be out there trying to get your money up, run, take care of bills, etc. Please do not one day. I forgot the saying. I had the saying. I got it. I got the saying for you. One day missed is better than a day in the ditch. Remember these trucking sayings. I'm pretty sure you know it. But I'm pretty sure there's gonna be some new jacks out here. They don't really know what's going on. So, one day miss is a day. It beats a day in the ditch. Do not be out here running, speeding, flying, none of that. We want to see safe the highways out here. We got to get this message out here. These things right here keep you moving. It keeps you with more money because these things actually hurt you. In these trying times right now, I'm trying to give you the methods to keep you above and keep you going through these times right here because you're going to need it. All right, this is my segment for winter. We're going to do some more readings, and I'm going to have some more videos for you on this, and I'm also giving you some more updates on what's going on out here, on how this market is being affected. But until next time, peace.